What's going on in here? Are y'all fighting again? Hello.
Greetings, fellow employees. Welcome to the Steeltown Job Placement Center.
Yeah. I didn't talk to you.
Sorry. Benny doesn't let me talk while I'm working.
Olowa de Milade.
Sorry, no test until this insanity is over.
A card next to this set of steak knives reads first prize for top salesman of the year. Benny.
Stay positive, people. This strike can't last forever. Not strike. We shouldn't say that.
Excuse me, but
industrial
if you are
action?
new employee,
Yes,
all
that's
paperwork
better.
will be
Nobody
processed
knows
in
what
the
it means.
usual time.
Smiles, everyone.
I'm not sure
Smiles.
you are authorized to take that. Let me look for your paperwork.
No paperwork. Only take. An egg hood prototype. This must be the BF's egg hood prototype. Cables connected to a computer on one end and a strange helmet on the other. Lights and small screens show that it's functioning, but erratically. A biometric... That doesn't have a dash, I don't think. Governor is attached to an exposed circuit. A governor is an actual thing that I don't know what it does, but I know it's a part of a thing. It's a thing that governs things, but it is also... It's more than just a thing that governs. It's not actually a thing. I think a governor is like a pivot point in. It's something. It's like a machine part, and I really don't know. Let's steal the biometric governor. The governor pops out of its socket with ease. All of the meters on the machine instantly ramp down, and we're all very happy about that. And he doesn't complain about it, and also doesn't talk over other people. So that's nice. Okay, they locked that bit. Let's go this way. There's enemies. Oh, yeah, there's enemies. Serena. I fully expect death. Is what I fully expect. So let's heal. Right there. Right there.
Thanks.
No problem.
Thought I was done there for a
No,
second.
you were. It's fine. And over here. Also, might as well go for injury kits because we have dead people or people who died.
I couldn't have done better myself. Thanks.
No problem.
Shit's getting crazy around here. You need something? Make it quick.
Yep, let's see what you have for sale.
You got it, cats.
Ready to continue.
Sell all the junk. We actually get... that's our inventory. Yeah, they don't have things. Hey, Amos. Need to talk to you.
There's a riot going on and you guys want to trade. Well, okay. A commission's a commission, I guess. Steeltown's finest.
Look at all the things. Man, we really get some of that good stuff. We're not gonna need it. I mean, we are gonna need it. We need it, but... I wonder what I can do with this computer. Deactivate the warbots and strip it for parts. Use the synaptic degausser to return the warbot to its original combat programming. Let's do it. Using the synaptic degausser, you wipe the showroom protocols from the warbot's processors and install yourselves as root admin. And we're in combat. Oh yeah. So, Josh is at the front. Most likely is going to take most of the damage. We have a guard bot over there. The hit chances are awful. Apart from here? How are they? What is that? What do you mean it's 55 if I'm not looking at my character? What is that? And that is a piercing weapon. It just doesn't work half the time. Okay, I can live with things that don't work half the time, I think. Let's see. Can't really hit everybody, but I do want her to be at the front and... Oh, I might be able to do good things. No, I'm not, actually. Well, with a heavy fire suppressor I would, but the problem is the speed of that thing is actually quite brutal. So, that dogbot takes a lot of damage from here. So I like that a lot. And then you can't move. Don't worry about that. Anna can. Anna has some cover here. That's pretty good. And she does that for free. Okay. Now, the good thing is we can do a nuke strike. Apart from the not being able to do a nuke strike. Okay, we can't do a nuke strike. It's fine. We can live with that. Let's see. Take you out. Guard bot. Let's try to see what I can do here. CPU.
Guard unit deactivated.
Yep, that takes care of that. And then you get that. Josh could move. Josh doesn't need moving. No, Josh does need moving, actually. Because I want one to be at the front. Or, you know, up there. That's 95. Pretty decent. And then I bring a little bit more. Let's see. Okay, for a moment there, it didn't show me how many action points it would have spent. It's not looking pretty good. It's not looking very good, actually. 3? 2? Let's go 2. Oh. This SMG sucks. It's fine. Take cover over there. It really does. So, 95. Get in there. This is before I expect Lucia to actually be useful in combat. Unfortunately. That warbot is doing work, honestly.
Turn your adult in.
Yeah, that's pretty bad. What are they? Oh no. The melee is amazing. Here goes the cat. It's not a cat, but we don't mind about that. Okay. That is more or less what I wanted. Let's bring you right there. And see what I can do with this. Or with this. Oh, you can't. Do you not? Does not? Let's do it. Let's do it with this then. I did hit my maintenance, or that maintenance worker.
You must pay for properly damage.
Which was a bit of an issue. Didn't like that. But hopefully she doesn't die. There's a kill. Yeah, she's really not in the best of positions here. I would love to be able to kill them. Well, it's pretty good.
Receiving damage.
Oh, got that for free. Lovely. And I can do some damage, but not. The hit chance is actually kind of rubbish. Let's bring you over there. Swan shot. That's a miss. 70. Can you actually do any damage? Nah, you can't. Let's bring you over there. You're gonna be fine. And then from here, 95. 95 is a good to hit chance. It's only slightly unlikely that I hit. Seriously? Self-repair. That's attacking me.
Eat my fist!
That was a lot of fist.
Surround them. Finding some cover.
Not bad. Not bad at all. And Polly, unfortunately, not pulling it off. Let's not risk bad things. Let's just attack from here. 76 is bad. Let's go over here. Free. Is it how it's done? A little, because I looked at the footage from last episode, and I'm pretty sure Ludlow died. Or not Ludlow, Crow. I'm pretty sure she died. Now, hopefully the game is gonna give us a special ending for that. instead of defaulting us to a different ending, which it probably won't. But let's go this way and see what we have here, because this is a secret area. We couldn't get in. Are you for real? Are you for real right now? Go and heal her. Heal her. That's not. I don't fully understand why that happens. And I say happens and not happened because that happens. That is definitely a thing that has happened before.
That will do. Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, some traps basically either don't get disarmed or are easy to... Oh, Markham's gun rack. An assortment of small arms and one rifle rests on a utilitarian metal gun rack behind Markham's desk. An inscription with her initials reads, quote, "Safety first," unquote. Examine the guns closely. Gingerly picking up the gun, you spot a wire running up the side of the gun rack to where the stock meets the mount. A plastic socket that allows the wire to tear away easily connects the mount on the gun. The wiring ends just behind the trigger. We're gonna disengage the gun's safety. The gun is live. We're gonna chamber around. You slide around into the chamber. I don't understand what I'm doing. I'm gonna pull the trigger. Instead of hearing a round shoot into the wall, you hear a click. Oh, look at that, a coma. Huh. You hear a click from the emblem hanging on the wall. Looks like your disregard for gun safety is paying off. No, it's not disregard for gun safety. It's me literally not being able to understand what was going on because the comas or the lack thereof. I didn't understand. So I assume that's where... Oh no, that's a safe. And there's a conversation here. And money? No, it's just recipes.
Blue.
Abby,
Blue, I miss you.
you know what you need to do. You need to dismantle that prison and let those people go.
People. They're not... Nope, I'm not getting...
I want that too, Abby. But you broke that, not me. If you want it back... Well, I already told you.
I can't, Blue. I can't. This is the way to the future. This is the way to our dream.
Sorry, Abby. Maybe our dreams aren't the same anymore. I'll see you. Goodbye.
Oh, it's Blue's ending. I went into the darkness so I could hear things. Oh, it also unloaded a bunch of the noise. It's Blue's ending. Because she dies, or, Celine, died. That means it's Blue who's gonna take over.
Back to the hunt.
Interesting.
Nice save.
There we go.
Thanks.
I'm not sure what to say about that, honestly, if it turns out to be that.
Well, you sure killed a lot of robots. But with Crow dead, you'll never keep her workers in line, so I guess your little coup attempt is over. Fortunately, I'm not one to hold a grudge, particularly when I know it was the manipulations of the computation engine that caused this conflict in the first place. So, as long as you've got the synaptic degausser, you're back in my good graces. Ready to fix the CE like I asked you to?
You better not force me into that ending. And you won't. Crow's death won't stop us. We want you gone.
Maybe you want that, but it's not what Saul wants. He'd have hated having Crow in charge, but he'll hate it even worse if you leave the place leaderless. Unless you want to go back to Colorado Springs empty-handed, I'm afraid you fools are stuck with me. Now, take the degausser to the spire and use it to wipe the synaptic core, then reset the engine. That will clear the glitches and put Steeltown back on track.
You are gonna die. Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can talk all you want. We're not doing this.
Believe me, if I had any other options, I wouldn't want you to, you damn traitors. But neither of us has a choice. The patriarch is paying both of us to get Steeltown running again. And this is how that happens.
I do have a choice. First off, choices. It's an RPG thing, so choices. Also, if you force me, I will. I will see where this goes for one. But also, if this is indeed railroaded, it's bad. That is railroaded. I don't expect it to be, but maybe it is. If it is railroaded, I'm gonna reload a previous save. Don't worry about it. And because you know, I don't like choices made through combat. Honestly, it's not a thing that I personally like. But more than anything, that battle was just really tough. And we're playing on normal or I'm playing on hard. I don't actually remember what difficulty I'm playing at. But I'm going to be playing on 0 difficulty to get past that thing if I need to. And that is one of the reasons, but not the only reason, but that is one of the reasons why I don't like choices done through combat, is because difficulty affects... The difficulty of the difficulty setting of a game affects the role-playing, which just is... No. Just bad. I like immersive... Not immersive, that's not the word. Emergent. I like emergent storytelling, but emergent storytelling isn't... Welp, you did a wrong thing in combat, you're now stuck in this linear narrative, which would be the case if the game forces us to side with Markham right now. Let's see if it does.
And if that's not enough to get your bleeding hearts on board, think about the people out in the camp and all the poor workers you're so worried about. Until the CE is fixed, we won't have the weapons to protect them.
You should see the ending that I went with for the main game. It's the bleeding hearts was the least of the bleeding that was hearting. Oh, yeah. I don't care about any of that. I care about having fun with the dialogues and all that. So please don't freaking railroad me.
Now get your asses up that elevator and do your job. And don't fuck this up.
It is railroading me. Oh, I'm so gonna reload that. Don't worry, I'm not gonna do it again on camera. But I'm trying something before that happens. You?
What in the world are you doing,
Making our
Rangers?
presence known.
What are you doing back here? You're supposed to be in the spire.
We're on our way.
Good. The sooner we resolve this, the better.
It's difficult. Bear with me. There we go. They complain a little bit. Fame has been increased. Electric dreams failed. Yes. Oh no. Everything has failed. Oh no. That's bad quest design. That's just bad quest design. There's no reason, apart from, you know, not designing a... Oh, you're really aggro. Apart from not designing the quest, because of course it takes time and effort and you know. But there's no reason why they wouldn't allow me to have a slightly different story. Because it's what kind of story? What kind of story does Saline Crow have that requires her to be there, honestly? Please don't aggro everybody. I want to leave. I want to see what that ending is. But that railroading there is just... It's real bad. It's bad.
So there's no jobs now? The factory's gone?
You can still move your hands. That's a job, because that's what work is. It's freaking working. I thought that was the point of... No, maybe it isn't the point of the Steeltown thing. Let's see what happens when you kill Markham. The factory, also known as Markham. Yeah, she's the factory.
Rangers, come in. This is the patriarch. I'm hearing rumors from Steeltown, but nothing concrete. How did it go?
We did what we had to, the only thing we could, and the trouble's over. Everything should be fine.
That's, a little unspecific. I'll want more details when you get back to Colorado Springs. Anything else to report?
That's everything worth knowing.
Very well, Rangers. Carry on. Buchanan out.
Wait. He has dialogue? Back in Colorado Springs? Now I'm curious. What if they're messing with us players? They're not doing that for sure. But what if they're messing with us players and saying that the quest failed, but it actually didn't. Because, you know, some games do that. It's bad. Don't do that. The reason why not is because it's metagaming. It's yeah, basically you should use the systems of the game to do game things, and you should do the storytelling of the game to do story things. Basically, if a mission shows up as red, don't it be secretly just a different option for the mission, because every other mission, when you do get an option, you know, it shows up. There's options over here. You can have different solutions and all that sort of stuff. But if the game is gonna pull a, I'm trying to come up with an example of a game that does this. Honestly, it's basically a secret mission sort of thing. But I wonder if it is like that. I don't think it is gonna be like that, mind you. I'm pretty sure it's just gonna be the patriarch saying, "Oh, I'm gonna kill you," but not right now. Please go and continue our quest, because that's what he does throughout the whole game, the whole main game. So we're gonna go back to the patriarch. It's been a while, and I know exactly where he is. Oh, there it is. So it's not like I'm lost or anything. And we go to Broadmoor Heights.
Rangers!
It is Rangers. Also, what did you just find? I don't know. I have no idea what that was. But yeah, then we go into his mansion, where everybody sings. I think some people sing.
Good to see you, Rangers.
The marshals like me. And
Any news of my children yet, Rangers?
no questions.
Ask.
Let's back up.
Fine.
We have other things to report.
Tell me.
Let's back up.
Fine.
That's all for now.
No, it's not. Not until you explain to me why Abigail Markham is dead.
Because I shot her. That is the gist of it, really. Also because she was alive before, because you can't be dead if you weren't alive. But there's multiple reasons. It's kind of complicated. Causality, you know, we could get into a philosophical argument. No, we're not gonna. Because the game doesn't have that option. Markham was exploiting the workers, but things went sideways. Now no one is in charge. That is a thing, but also the game was talking about as if Markham was the factory herself. She was using synths to run her factories. We're gonna see all this, don't worry, because I'm reloading. Using synths to run her factories, and we couldn't let that continue. We didn't find anyone to replace her. No, we did. It's Blue. And that's why I'm saying not only should it have been Blue's ending, but you know, obviously making a different ending, it's a lot more work than just slightly altering a few lines. But it should have been just Saline Crow's ending with a few lines altered. Because, you know, these people, they just mostly talk at each other and are like, no, look at this, and look at that. And you could just change the little dialogue without Saline. Obviously, Saline was a very charismatic character. Not the most charismatic, I would say. I think Markham... No, Saline was more charismatic than Markham. Markham is pretty good. I think Markham is pretty good. But still, the dialogue wouldn't have pulled the same weight. But it doesn't matter that it doesn't pull the same weight. Just let my choices exist. Not even let my choices have a result. No, I didn't have the choice. I didn't have the choice to not do what Saline, to not do what Markham wanted. And then we did what he had to do. Steeltown couldn't be saved. Now let's go to the first one, see what he says about now no one is in charge.
What kind of horse shit answer is that? Get out of my sight.
See, I told you he was going to say it like that. It's just so pathetic. Unfortunately. I don't know. It's just the nature of the story structure, though. That he's what is that sound? I don't know. He's just what's the word? Toothless, basically. He gets more upset at you, but he doesn't actually do anything until he gets upset at you. If you do indeed go against the patriarch, which in this case I did. So what we're gonna do is I am gonna look at the save. So this is from the beginning of the episode. This is from the beginning of the previous episode. Oh, and we're here. Oh, right. Okay. That means I need to mess with rank Ravi. And I think I still have to talk with Blue. Or maybe we don't. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Let's look at what difficulty I'm playing at. Because we're... Yeah, that fight is just incredibly difficult to save her. Difficulty Wastelander. Yeah. So, Tourist! Tourist it is.